These are beautiful. I feel like this was everywhere. I feel like my toddler could bend this in half. We are just 2 months away from Christmas, and I thought I'd share with you some new items that I've recently purchased and some old new items that I've thrifted recently. I've been going hard on Halloween items since June, and Christmas is 2 months away, so I wanna shine some light on some of the Christmas that I've found as well. First up are these expensive, but worth it, Blowmolds from Hobby Lobby. So I got this Santa and this Mrs. Claus from Hobby Lobby. They are from Mr. Christmas, and I kept the tags on them so I could show you guys. When I first saw them, my mouth dropped because retail price for them is $119.99. These blow molds are so adorable. I went to look at the price. What? Yeah. But another reason why I'm doing this video is because the best time to look for Christmas decor is when no one else is necessarily looking. And there are places putting out Christmas already. Hobby Lobby's been doing it for a while. But when I went there, all of their Christmas was 50% off. So they were not $119.99. I wouldn't have gotten them. They were $60 a piece though, still a bit expensive. But the reason I created this channel in the first place was so that I could document finding holiday pieces that I could bring out every year for my family to create that magic. And I've started from scratch. So finding these pieces and they're new is so big for me because I want to mix the old with the new. I find a lot of vintage pieces when I antique and thrift and yard sale and stuff like that. But I love finding new pieces as well. Oh, I forgot. A couple of you DM me all the time when I share my blow molds to share if they have timers or anything on them, which fair, like totally fair. I should talk about the bottoms of them. So these take, I forget what size battery, 3 AA batteries. It's got a 4-hour timer, LED illumination, includes 2 ground stakes for indoor or outdoor use. So I thought that was cool. I haven't taken these off because I wanted to show you guys first, as I almost didn't show you. But right here, there's like little stakes. So you can literally screw them into the bottom of the Santa and the Mrs. Claus, and you can stake them in the ground so they're not just like on the ground, they're sitting up a little bit. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, they don't glow very bright. They have that, I feel like that warm incandescent kind of glow where it's not just like this bright, super shiny LED, even though it is LED. They're so cute. Oh, by the way, my video, when I posted about this on social, went nuts. It went nuts on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It went so viral, Mr. Christmas themselves DM'd me on Instagram. They are a 92-year-old company. I had no idea that they were on Instagram. I have vintage pieces of Mr. Christmas around here. Blew my mind when they reached out to me. They were like, hey, could you tag us in this? And I was like, absolutely. Like, I had no idea that you were on Instagram. This is amazing. And we're a 92-year-old family-owned business that's still around. They're pumping out Christmas, Halloween, other holiday stuff. A lot of people know them as Mr. Christmas. And they were like, pick out anything on our site. We'll send it to you. And it blew my mind. We'll see if I get something from them. That's crazy. If I do, obviously I'm going to make a video about it because how incredible, such an honor. The next new piece that I got is from Dollar Tree, and it is this vintage inspired Christmas sign. This is so stinking cute. I didn't get to see the other ones. This is the only one that was there, and I loved it immediately. I don't think that I would put it outside. It's just not very good quality. I feel like I could bend this in half. I feel like my toddler could bend this in half, but I think it's a perfect size to put in a picture frame, and it's square enough, if that makes sense. Like, I know it's not a square, but I think it's square enough to DIY it into a picture frame in a cool way, and maybe add some. Oh my gosh, I found these vintage ribbons. Did you just see me come up with that idea? My like brain froze for a second. I have 2 of these. I thrifted these last year. I could take these and make these as the background and just like string them in the background to make a wallpaper. And I have enough to make it all different like every other. and it could go behind this in a picture frame. That would be so cool. You see it as like the wallpaper behind it in a picture frame. I gotta do it. I'm doing that. Anyway, I found this at Dollar Tree. There are a few other ones. I'm not sure of the quality of them, like the print of them and all that stuff. I just know this one because I have it in my hands. This was $5. The Halloween ones this year were great. They were vintage inspired as well. They were $7 a piece. This was $5. I don't know if that's because it's pre-Christmas, like they're just getting their Christmas out. So they're a little cheaper because you know how they have those like red stickers on all the price tags for their holiday items, which means they can set it at any price they want at any time. They could just input it into the system. Like, we'll make these $7 now, but for now they're $5. I think that's why they do the red stickers. So there's not like a set in stone price for them and they can change them whenever they want. So I think that's the case. They might go up to $7. That's a bit expensive for sure. Those are the new pieces that I have recently found. I am very, very happy with them. I'm really excited to do that DIY. I really, really want to do that because I'm looking at it now too. Like the ribbons of this, like all these presents and everything will complement the vintage real ribbons that I will string on the background as wallpaper for this in the picture frame. I'm doing that. I'm definitely doing that. Now onto my new old pieces that I've thrifted recently. And before we get started, I have to say, like, this has never happened to me before. And I am so sorry. I'm gonna be completely transparent. Shirley or Sheila, I am so sorry. I can't even believe that I forgot your name. I am just like, I was so shocked that you recognized me from YouTube. I can't believe I was thrifting and somebody walked by and was like, do you do YouTube? And I was like, the holiday classics. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, that has never, ever, ever happened to me before. I was just like, that was such a cool moment. I'm like sweating thinking about it. I couldn't believe it. Such a surreal, awesome moment. Very, very cool. I've never been in that thrift store before. It was really, really cool to meet somebody who watches my videos. It was very, very awesome. Thank you so much for saying something. And that thrift store experience actually was incredible. Such a win of a day there for multiple reasons. The first pieces that I found are these indoor-outdoor decorative candle lights for $2.49 a piece. These are from 2000, from 25 years ago. Do you guys remember these? These were sold at Walmart, I believe, yes. Holiday time from Walmart. Yeah, we're gonna get them out and we're gonna light them. Okay, so this is what they look like. How much do you think these would retail for today? So I thrifted them for $2.49, but in 2000 they were $4.97. I think they would retail today for like $19.99. Talk about nostalgia. These are beautiful. 25 years ago. And on the back of them, it has embossed on them from 2000 from Impact Plastics. So if you want to look these up, they're holiday time from Walmart, 2000 Impact Plastics. These are so nostalgic for me. They can be suction cupped or they can be hung at the top. How cozy! The next piece I want to share with you, I also found two of them, so very, very cool. I just opened this one, but before it had never been opened. These are Lori Korsgaden designs. Do you guys remember these? For some reason, I have like a solid memory of this design. I feel like it was everywhere for a long time. Oh my gosh. This is like giving cottagecore vibes. Like, oh my gosh. Look how cozy. I found two of them. Two. For $4.99 each. $4.99. So these are like actually good quality fleece blankets and they're long. This reminds me of my winter Debbie Mum mugs from 1998. I found the whole set, like the whole set of 4 at a thrift store for like 99 cents each. They totally match this. Oh my gosh. I've got to like I'm gonna wash these. I'm gonna snuggle up with one with my winter Debbie Mum mug. They have the same vibe. These are from around the same time. And if you've been following me for the past year, you know that I love mismatch stockings like this and hanging them up on the wall rather than the fireplace. I like to hang our stockings up on the fireplace, but not like, I would consider these decorative. We're not gonna stuff these. These are vintage 60s, 70s handmade stockings. And I love putting them on the wall like you would put a picture because these are works of art. They're handmade, they're beautiful. And it dresses your walls up and makes them more Christmassy. I found a 70s granny stitch Christmas stocking there. The same time as my other stuff for $2.99. Look how beautiful this is. This is stunning. And look how well it goes with this stocking and this stocking and this one. Like, this is the vibe I'm going for Christmas. It's all mismatch, but it goes together. Like, I love that it doesn't match, but it does. You know what I'm saying? And then the last thing that I found are these 1998 Boston Warehouse Corpse cheese knives. Are you kidding me? They are Christmas light cheese knives. Christmas light cheese knives. Look how cute they are. It looks like somebody took them out of the packaging and then like put them in a plastic bag and then took them to the thrift store because the packaging was ruined, because they don't look like they've been used. There's a little wear and tear on the paint on these, which is, I mean, they're from 1998, so that's a given. But these are stainless steel knives and they just look so clean. They don't even look, there's like no wear and tear or anything on them. And they're heavy. I feel like if this was made today, this wouldn't be stainless steel, so it would just rust. And this would be so light, you could just toss it into oblivion very easily. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe. We are finally in the holiday season.